The bullet tore through my leg, hot metal searing bone. I collapsed in the dirt, rifle gone from my grip. My brother, my blood, stood over me, his breath heavy, his voice steady. "They'll be here in minutes," he said. "No hesitation, no tremor. Dad left 3 million to you, now it's mine." He raised my rifle. A single shot into my thigh. Not to kill, to keep me here, to bleed me out. Our squad shifted, uneasy. One tried to protest. He cut him off with a barked order, "Move out." Their boots faded into the trees. I lay there, dirt filling my mouth, the taste of betrayal sharper than blood. The world narrowed, fading. Then, static, a crackle on the radio. My son's voice. "Dad, I heard everything. Uncle sold you out. I'm on my way for your extraction. Hold on." The darkness paused. A pulse of clarity cut through. I wasn't finished. Not yet. Pain anchors you in strange ways. The wound kept me conscious, but it wasn't the flesh that burned. It was the memory of his face. Calm, cold. My own brother calculating my death like a line item. Money had been a shadow between us since childhood. He resented the will. I brushed it aside, blind to the rot. Now the rot had teeth. In the distance, gunfire echoed, not close, not far enough. His orders driving my men further from me, deeper into his control. The truth wasn't just greed, it was power. He didn't want my share, he wanted me erased. Voice silenced, memory buried. For years I thought we carried each other through the mud, the fire, the endless nights. But loyalty was just a costume he wore until inheritance stripped it away. And now, his betrayal wasn't secret. My son had heard. The one voice I could trust. The one thread that kept me tethered. Still, the thought carved at me. How deep did this go? Hours blurred. Blood loss slowed me, but clarity sharpened. My son's voice guided me through. He rerouted friendlies, triangulated signals, patched intelligence into my failing comms. While my body weakened, my mind gathered. I retraced the last months. My brother's insistence on certain patrol routes. His eagerness to lead when assets shifted. The way he handled comms with higher-ups, shutting me out with excuses. The pattern formed. He hadn't improvised. He'd planned this extraction of his own, the removal of me. Clean, untraceable, folded into combat chaos. I dug into the sat phone logs. My son had intercepted them, patched them to me. Private calls at odd hours. Not command, not supply. Financial advisors, lawyers. Paperwork lined up like soldiers in formation. He was ready to step over my body before it hit the ground. The silence between transmissions pressed in. My son didn't speak often, but when he did, it cut like glass. "Dad, you know what you have to do." Extraction came in the dead of night. My son's hands dragged me from dirt to stretcher, from stretcher to flight. The world outside blurred. Inside, his eyes burned with the same fire I once carried. In the hospital cot, I pieced it together. Documents, financial trails, emails routed through encrypted servers, but not clean enough. He had tied everything to himself. Greed always leaves fingerprints. The truth was ironclad. He hadn't just abandoned me, he'd staged my death before it happened. Insurance claims, bank authorizations, even falsified mission reports drafted but unsent. He wanted me erased on every page. I stared at the evidence, each line a scalpel. My pulse stayed steady. Rage cooled into precision. Weeks later, I walked into the tribunal. My cane tapped against the floor, steady rhythm echoing in the sterile chamber. He sat across the room, crisp uniform, eyes wide when he saw me alive. I didn't look at him, not once. I handed over the file, the sat phone recordings, the forged papers, the financial trails leading straight to his accounts. His face drained, his mouth opened, shut, opened again, no words formed. I stood silent as the gavel fell. His voice broke, but mine never rose. The more he shouted, the smaller he became, because I wasn't arguing, I wasn't accusing, I was proving, and proof is the sharpest weapon. The verdict stripped him of rank, of pension, of freedom. 3 million gone, reputation shattered. I didn't watch him led away. I had no need. In the silence of my quarters, Cain resting beside the bed, I let the weight settle. He was my brother once, my sergeant, my blood. But betrayal had cut deeper than any bullet. I felt no victory, no triumph, only clarity. Family is not who shares your name, it's who refuses to leave you bleeding in the dirt. And when my son walked in, silent, steady, I knew who my true blood was. I gave him a single nod, nothing more, because words are wasted on ghosts.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.